Mm. Hello, the section is for onboarding who cannot attend our regular onboarding sessions. So through this video, I'll try to explain as much as detail that you could fully understand our software. Okay. So first, after your scanner purchase, we actually deliver all the software login information. So you will already download the Beacon Pro either on your iOS or Android. Once you log in with your software login, then this will be the first interface. You will able to see your company snapshots of the number of the customer, the gender ratio, the new customer rate, and return customer. Once you click this AI analysis that you are able to conduct any of the analysis that you would like to do. Before going into this channel, you should register each clients whenever they come into your clinic. So simply click this new register. Mandatory informations that we collect is name, phone number, gender, and date of birth. And all these data will safely store on Amazon Web Service. So make sure that this T's and C is clicked. So once you clicked your customer, you will click this AI analysis, and these are all the available analysis within that yearly paid software plan. So for the scalp industry, you will do the scalp analysis, the skin, and we also keep continuously developing this AI beauty. So based on your needs, you could tailor the software usage. Let me go into the scalp first and move into the skin and move into the AI beauty. So for the scalp, we do have two different scalp analysis. The first one that I'm circling is a comprehensive scalp analysis. This is if you want to comprehensively understanding your client's scalp conditions, then you will go into this scalp analysis. When you see the clients and you can clearly see their vulnerable parts and healthy parts, and then the hair loss progression is ongoing, then you will do this hair loss analysis. I will explain you will do either one, and I will explain the reason why. Then we jump into this analysis example for the comprehensive scalp. So with the devices that you purchase, for this exercise, we recommend to click top of the buttons of their crown, front, occipital, and temporal. Obviously, if they said if you wanna focus on crown and front, then up to 4 images each that you could capture through our scanner. So total 16 photo could be able to capture. And let's say at the crown, you capture 4 photos, then that average of the photo will be utilized for the score by items on the below of the detail page. So for this demo, we've been just to capture one each per sections, so 4 photos. And once you capture 4 photos, this comprehensive reports will be shared within 5 seconds. After you capture these 4 sections of each one photos, the next step is actually filling out some of the quick questionnaire. Important part is the first 2 questions has to be answered from the provider sides, not the client sides, because that answer could impact this reports. So make sure all the quick questionnaires, the first 2 questions is answered by professionals. So once you see these reports, we do have 4 different sections of summary, detail, hair loss, and initially the solution parts will be toggled off. If you purchase the product customizations and want to implement your own product, then you could show your own product here. If you're already using our salon product, then at the time we could toggle on this solution for free. So going back to the summary, You could explain to your clients that this summary is all about pointing system, meaning close to 100, their scalp condition is good. We will automatically detect their main scalp type, sub-scalp type, score by area. Obviously, lower score, they have to improve throughout the treatment with you. So for this demo, they have to improve the crown and back. And within that 4 clicks, we are able to deliver 10 detailed scalp aspects, including sensitivity, dandruff, sebum, and etc. Everything is pointing system in order us to deliver the easier understanding to your end clients. Once you click this me versus other, within our demographic of the global database, that they could clearly understand what's the below the average and above the average. Hair loss index, among the photo that you've been captured with our devices, we will automatically detect the most thinning parts and healthy parts to deliver the hair loss index. So we will consider that two area of the deviations to indicate the percentage of the hair loss. When we move into the detail, this is where your professional advice will add on. So follicle density means how many follicle is visible across the section you've been captured. You can see the highlights of the follicle that we dot with the green index. And this is the number of the follicle that we are able to detect, meaning capturing the correct photo is essential in order us to deliver the accurate reports. Currently, the accuracy we deliver is between 95 to 97%. So when you capture the image through our scanner, make sure you aim this quality of the image. And below here, you can see across the sectional how the follicle density differs. Hairs per follicle, how many hairs are coming up each follicle? If it's 1 hair, red, 2 hair, yellow, 3 or more is green. And if any of the color index is unclear, you could simply click this view info and get more detailed information. Hair thickness is measured from tip of the hair. So you can see the different highlighted, the thick hair green, medium size, the normal hair is in yellow, the vellus hair is in red. Hair volume, how fuller their hair is looking. So we highlighted the whole hair strand in blue. Sensitivity, we highlighted the redness of their scalp. So let's say your clients have a very high sensitivity scalp type, then could you see the example how it could be different? So on the right-hand side, this is a very high sensitive scalp type versus the left-hand sides. So we are detecting the redness of the scalp and highlighted within the different hue color. So you can see the darker red, the light pink across the sections. Dandruff, easy concept. If we see any of the flakes that we detected, then it's going to highlight it in blue. So this is a dandruff. And sebum, when you capture the image through our scanner, you will see hold it for 4 seconds. The reason why is through the UV lights, we are able to detect the sebum level. We just launched this gray hair ratio analysis. So based on the photo you've been captured, we are able to detect the percentage of the gray hair versus non-gray hair. And on the right-hand side, this is where your clients stand for of their demographic data relatively. And within one scanner, I'm holding the scanner here. We do have 3 non-contact sensors just next to the lens. So enable to measure moisture, scalp heat, and hair odor. Especially for this hair odor, we are detecting the smell. So we cannot tell the smell is good or bad. So we recommend your end clients to wash their hair the day before they come into the clinic in case they forgot to put some of the hair perfume or hair serum and the hair odor is in a warning level, then just verbally mention that because it doesn't really mean that your hair smell is really bad. It's just detecting the smell. When we move into the hair loss, we already highlighted this hair loss index on the summary sections. By automatically detecting the vulnerable scalp and healthy scalp, we will consider the percentage of the hair loss progressions. And we will look into four different aspects in terms of follicle density, hairs per follicle, hair thickness, and hair volume. And below here in the future, if you want to showcase your own product regimens based on certain scalp type, then you are able to do that by purchasing the product customizations. So this is the product regimen that we recommend for the seborrheic scalp type. And below here is the individual product that we deliver additional informations. And after this, if you want to share the report to your end clients, simply click this share button, either WhatsApp or QR code. You can share this with your end clients. From the provider side, all these reports will permanently save on our cloud-based server. Once you share this QRL code or the URL, this will only last for 30 days, a month, approximately a month on their phone. But if they want to permanently keep track all of their scalp conditions, then they could install the With Beacon B2C app, which is a free app, both available on iOS and Androids. And if they use the same phone number they've been using with the Beacon Pro, the provider app, then automatically on the interface, they will check all the reports. So this is a comprehensive scalp analysis. And when I go into the hair loss analysis, you will see there is a macro image that you could upload it using inside of our software. You are able to upload it your client's crown and frontal. So the difference is we are more delivering the in-depth information of their hair loss information. By uploading using your phone camera or tablets, uploaded your client crown, we will automatically detect the severe hair loss area, the mild hair loss area, and on the right-hand side is a stimulation, how it's gonna look like after the multiple visit throughout the treatment with you. So it's delivering the visual impact and urgentness to continue to come to your treatment service. And same for the frontal as well. At the same time, with our devices, they will capture the vulnerable part, the thinning part, and healthy parts. But make sure you don't switch the sections crossover because we're going to ask first capture the most thinning hair area with our devices. If you capture the most healthy parts, then the result could show opposites. So make sure you clearly read all our guidelines and then generate the reports. With the micro and macro capture, we will deliver the hair loss stage scale from 1 to 7. And this demo user is indicating stage 4. For the hair volume score, we consider three different aspects, which is hair count, hair thickness, and hair volume. So for the hair count, when you recall the comprehensive analysis that I just gone through, we're going to multiply between the follicle density and hairs per follicle in order us to calculate the accurate hair count per sections. So this is a great way that if you show to your end clients, and because we are in an in-depth hair loss analysis, we always going to compare side-by-side image of their thinning parts and healthy parts in terms of follicle density. And then you can scroll by next side by side and how it's looking different. Hairs per follicle, hair thickness, and we add the additional questionnaire. You will see answering their lifestyle habits, whether they're on a diet, whether how their stress level is. So you could add your professional advice on this. This lifestyle habits answer will not affect any of the scoring, by the way. It's more adding verbally on your consultation. The reason I mentioned that you will do either the scalp analysis or this in-depth hair loss analysis is you will, by clicking this view detail, you will still get all the detail of their scalp conditions, what's their main type is, score by item, the spider web, sensitivity, all these detail will be still provided. And then also the solution pods that you will see based on the scalp type, you could showcase a different product regimens. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And same as the other reports, you could click by share buttons, sharing to your end clients. And this is in-depth hair loss analysis. Let me show you the before and after, which is very crucial for your end clients. So from your side, you will select any of the dates that you would like to compare as a before and after. So for this before and after, I have selected 2024 December data. And for the after was last year, July. It's not showing only showing the image comparisons, but also in terms of which scalp aspect has been improved throughout the treatments. So this date interval has to be enough data to showcase all the improvements of each area. So if you're in a head spa, make sure some of the head spa use on even on the same day before the treatment after the treatments. So for that case, then only focusing on the short-term improvements such as sebum level, scalp heat, moisture, dandruff level. If you have enough interval between minimum 3 months, then you could highlight it all the long-term aspect, including the follicle density or hair volume, hair thickness, hairs per follicle as well. Item-specific analysis, by going through one by one, you could highlight it, the different aspect, how has been improved throughout the treatment with you. And one of the great way that you could engage with your clients, let me show my personal data by typing Ashley with my phone number. Let's say Ashley was visiting more than 10 times of the clinic, and these are all the analysis that Ashley conduct through the Beacon Solutions. And for the comprehensive scalp, we could show the trend graph with the different dates indicated. And if any of the dates that you want to recall her memory, just simply click the body buttons, and then you could go through one by one. As I mentioned, you could take in more like 4 photos per sections. If you did it, then you will see all the photo here and scored by item and everything. And if you want to go into the detail analysis, then click this detail analysis and go through it actually how certain points has been improved throughout the treatments. So it's a great way that you can scientifically prove that your treatment service is actually working. So this was the scalp analysis. And then on the next video, I'm going to move into the skin.